Give me paper. You can discuss your question. Paper is there. You have paper? The paper. Which question? Ninth. Okay. So see. Body of mass m kept on rough horizontal surface. Person is trying to pull the body. Stop. Okay, you can give it to. Okay, see, person is trying to pull the body by applying horizontal force, but the body is not moving. See, understand the meaning of the question. Block is there, body is not moving, means it is at rest. So net force 0. What force you are exerting? Not given. Okay, the force by the surface on the body is F. Then, okay, so see, suppose you are exerting, F1. You are exerting F1. So what is our normal force? It will be mg, and you are exerting F1 right side. So this is external force. So friction will be left side. The force by the surface on the body is capital F. So force by the surface. Now surface is exerting two types of forces. One is normal and other is friction. So surface exerts two types of forces. One is normal, other is friction. Both are exerted by surface. Now what is the direction of normal? Upward. Friction left along the surface, correct? Friction is parallel to surface, normal is perpendicular. So what is the resultant? Now look at resultant of these two. Both of these are exerted by surface. So this is normal, this is friction. So what is the resultant now? Resultant of these two. What is the resultant? Square root of n square plus f square. Now n square can be written as m square g square, and this is friction f square. Understood? Now they are calling this as capital F. This is capital F. Are you getting? See, read the question. What is the question? Force by the surface on the body. Force by the surface on the body. Surface on the body. On the body, two forces are there. See, normal and friction. What is friction here? It is exerted by surface, okay, parallel to surface. Direction is parallel to surface. And what is normal? It is exerted by surface perpendicular to surface. Exerted by surface and perpendicular to surface. So there are two forces. There are two forces, and what is the angle between them? 90. So what is the resultant? This is the net. So this is the net force exerted by a system. Okay, understood? So square root n square plus small f square is f. Okay, clear? So you see, square root of n square plus small f square is a capital F. So n square plus a small f square is equal to capital F square. So small f square is equal to capital F square minus n square. N square is m square g square. So capital F square minus m square g square. Now a small f, what is a small f? It is friction. So what is the minimum value of friction? 0. Maximum value mu s n, correct? And what is n here? How much? N is mg. So yes. Come. So this is f lies between 0 and mu s mg. So 0 is less than equal to small f, which is square root of. Okay, one more thing you can do. You can do square on both sides. So 0 square is less than equal to f square less than equal to mu square m square g square. Now f square you put from here. So 0 less than equal to f square minus m square g square minus less than equal to mu square m square g square, mu square m square g square. Now you add, see, look at the option. First option is what? F is equal to mg. Second option, f is equal to mu mg. And third option, f is greater than mg, less than equal to mg into 1 plus mu square. And fourth option, mg is greater than f and f is greater than equal to mg square root 1 plus mu square, correct? So you solve from here. Now what I can do, I want f, in the middle I want f. So what I do, tell me? Add m square g square, right? Okay, add m square g square on all the terms. You can add. So what you get? M square g square less than equal to f square, then minus m square g square plus m square g square, cancel, less than equal to mu square m square g square plus m square g square. So m square g square less than equal to f square less than equal to mu square plus 1. Okay, m square g square common, m square g square common, mu square plus 1. Now take a square root on both sides. So all the sides. So mg less than equal to f less than equal to mg is under root mu square plus 1. So this you will get. Okay, fourth option. It is lengthy question. So first of all you have to understand this, that net force they are asking. Net force is what? Square root of n square plus f square, correct? So normal force. Normal force. What is a normal force here? mg. And how much is friction force? F1. F1 is external force. F1 is external force. Yes. So this is F1. Okay, clear? So F1 is, okay, understood? So this is the answer. Capital F must be greater than or equal to mg, less than or equal to mg square root mu square plus 1. So third option. Okay, check the answer correct. What answer given? Third option. Okay, next question, tell. 13. Which question? Okay, 10th. You tell me which question you have doubt, I will discuss that. Okay, it will save time also. Okay, so 10th. Block A of mass M1 rest on horizontal table. So this is the table, M1 is standing. M1 is on the table. M1 is resting on the table. Light string connected, passes over frictionless pulley. This is pulley. From its other end, another block B whose mass M2 suspended. Coefficient of kinetic friction between the block and the table is mu k. So this is mu k. When the block A is sliding on the table, okay, this is block A, block B. Now block A is sliding. So what friction is acting, kinetic or static? It is sliding, kinetic. So friction force will be mu k n, and n is equal to m1g. Tension is right side, friction is left side. Small f means friction, okay? Kinetic friction. Small f means kinetic friction, correct? It is sliding right side. So look at the parallel to surface. How it is sliding parallel? So tension right side, mu k and left side, okay? For M2, what is the upward force? Tension, downward force, M2G, correct? M1 is sliding right side, so M2 is going down. It is going down. Now acceleration is there or constant velocity is there? Is it given? Block A of mass M1 rests on the table. Light string connected to it passes over frictionless pulley. Other end is connected to M2. Coefficient of kinetic friction given. Block A is sliding. Okay, sliding, so constant velocity or acceleration not given in question. So we assume acceleration is there. So suppose acceleration is there, A, and here acceleration is A. So tell me, what is the formula for acceleration in this question? Correct. M2g minus mu k n, n value is m1g, is equal to m1 plus m2 into A. Net force, net pulling force, because mg is acting here and mu mg is acting here. So difference you have to take. If you want to write equation, you can solve like this also. M2g minus t is equal to m2a, and for this you can write t minus mu m1g, t minus mu m1g, t minus mu m1g is equal to m1a, correct? When you add these, you will get this, correct? So m2g minus mu m1g divided by m1 plus m2, this is a, this is a, but they are asking tension. How will you find tension? So you can solve tension by dividing it also. See, if you want acceleration, you can add, correct? How to find tension directly? Divide. If you divide, you get this. Divide this by m2, this equation by m2, what you get? G minus t by m2 is equal to a. If you divide this by m1, t by m1, minus mu g is equal to A. Correct? Are you getting? So now A, right side equal, left side also equal. Equate these. So G minus T by M2 is equal to T by M1 minus mu G. Take minus mu G left side. So G plus mu G is equal to T by M1 plus T by M2. So G common, 1 plus mu. Now take T common. Now 1 by M1 plus 1 by M2. So G into 1 plus mu, T into, now this will be M1 plus M2 by M1 M2. So what is the final answer for tension? Tension is equal to M1 M2G, M1 M2G into 1 plus mu divided by M1 plus M2. You can memorize this, okay? In your formula diary also you write down tension formula. And this is acceleration. Acceleration also you write down M2 minus mu M1 into G divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, clear? So these are models. Okay, we call it models like pulley, a pulley and two blocks. One string is there. Okay. If the surface is smooth, for a smooth surface also we have discussed in class. Before friction, we started. Suppose this is M1. This is M2 and this is smooth surface. Then you know what is the formula for acceleration if it is a smooth surface. M2G, very good. M2G by M1 plus M2. Correct, good, very good. And tension formula will be M1 into A. M1 into A. So M1 M2G by M1 plus M2. Okay, tension formula. But here it is rough. When it is rough, it is sliding like this. So acceleration is right side. Acceleration is right side for this downward. Acceleration is downward. So these are the formula. Okay, remember these: acceleration and tension. Okay, tell me next. 13. Minimum force required to start pushing a body up rough inclined plane is F1. Minimum force needed to prevent it from sliding down is F2. Actually, I wanted to discuss this topic maybe tomorrow, but you can try this. Okay, I will teach this tomorrow again. So suppose this is the inclined plane. This is the inclined plane. This is the block. First, you understand what is F1 here. Minimum force required to start pushing body up means you want this object to move up. So friction will at where? Friction will at where? Up the plane, down the plane, where? Down the plane. Okay. So you want this block to move like this. So friction will act down. So see, this will be friction at mg sin theta, and you are exerting force up the plane. So this is the external force, correct? This is the external force. So just move. You want to just move it. Suppose you are exerting mg sin theta. Suppose you are exerting mg sin theta. It will move or not? It will not move because for a smooth surface it will move. If it is a smooth surface, Now this is the block. Now what minimum force is needed to move it? Because down the plane, what is the force? Mg sin theta. So how much minimum force is needed to just move it? Mg sin theta, correct? But here it is rough. This is rough. So you have to overcome mg sin theta and friction. So maximum value of friction we know. What is the maximum value of friction? Mu s n. Very good. So static friction. Okay. Maximum value of static friction. And n value, you know what is n value? Mg cos theta. Correct. N is mg cos theta. So mu s mg cos theta. Okay. Correct. So this f must be mg sin theta plus friction, and friction maximum value, because it is, you are just moving it, okay. So what do you write? Tell me, what is the minimum value of f minimum will be mg sin theta plus maximum value of friction, correct. Okay, so solve this. So f min is equal to mg sin theta plus this mu s mg cos theta, and they are calling this f1. They are calling this f1. I will teach again this tomorrow. So f1 is equal to mg common sin theta plus mu s cos theta. Okay, clear? This is f1. Now what is f2? f2, minimum force needed to prevent it from sliding. Minimum force needed to prevent it from sliding. Okay, so this is f1. Now we will see f2. These questions are given in DC Pandey also. Okay? DC Pandey, it is given in all books. MTG also, all books it is given. Cengage, errorless. So now you can try this whole week. We will continue friction only. So now you can understand this. See, suppose you put some block here, it will slide or not. What is the condition? What is the condition that it will slide? It will slide. What is the condition? Tell me. If block will slide, what is the condition? Block will slide. What is the condition? What is the condition? Tell me. You check the notes, no problem. You check the notes. It will slide. When? What is the condition? If what? Tan theta greater than mu s. Very good. Tan theta greater than mu s. If tan theta is greater than mu s, it will slide. Like for example, suppose theta is 60 degree. So what is tan 60? Root 3. Root 3 means 1.73. And suppose mu s is 0.8. Mu s is 0.8. So tan theta is greater than mu s. So it will slide. Correct? So this is the condition. Or suppose theta is 45. So tan 45, you know what is tan 45? 1. And suppose mu s value I am giving 0.8. So it will slide or not? It will slide. Now in question what is given? Question. What is tan theta given in question? 2 mu. Tan theta is given 2 mu. Means mu s. Mu means mu s here. So 2 times. So clearly it is greater. Okay. So tan theta is greater than mu s. Like for example, mu s is 0.8. Suppose I am just taking example. Mu s is 0.8. So 2 mu s how much? 1.6, correct? 1.6. So I'm just taking example. Okay, clear? Don't consider that mu s is given in question. Mu s is not given in question. Theta also not given. Just to explain, I'm taking example. So in question it is given tan theta is 2 mu s. So tan theta is greater than mu s. So it will slide. It will slide. But I want it to be at rest. So it is sliding like this. So friction is acting where? Upper, correct. So suppose it is sliding here. It is sliding like this. So friction is acting here. Okay. This is friction. And mg sin theta is acting this way. This is mg sin theta. So because of mg sin theta, it is coming down. Friction is trying it to stop it, but not sufficient. Friction is not sufficient. Friction is not sufficient. Okay, clear? That's why it is sliding. So what minimum force is needed? Now what minimum force is needed? So suppose minimum force needed is this. This is the F2. Okay. So balance this. What do you write? Balance this plus this is equal to this. I want to stop it. So to stop it, to just stop it from sliding. To just stop it from sliding. So F2 plus maximum value of friction is equal to mg sin theta. Okay, are you getting? So see, mg sin theta is acting down, mg sin theta down, correct? Friction is trying to stop it. Friction is, it is trying to stop. It is trying to stop, but not sufficient. Why friction not sufficient? Because of this condition, correct or not? What is the maximum value of friction? Tell me. Mu s n mg cos theta, correct? So this is less, this is less, this is more. See, mg sin theta is greater than mu s mg cos theta. Mg cancel. So sin theta by cos theta, what is that? Tan theta. So that's why tan theta is greater than mu. That's why sin theta greater than mu cos theta. So mu s mg cos theta is less. Okay, so maximum friction value is less than this. Suppose let's take example. Suppose this is 1 Newton, then maybe maximum friction is 0.8 Newton. Friction maximum value is 0.8 Newton. That's why it is sliding, because 1 Newton is greater than 0.8 Newton. That's why it is sliding. So what extra force is needed to stop it? Suppose 1 Newton is here, 0.8 Newton here. Extra how much needed to stop it? 0.2. Very good. So that is F2. Okay. So read the question again. Minimum force needed to prevent it from sliding. That is F2. So how you are finding F2? Difference of mg sin theta and this maximum value of friction. So find the difference. Take it right side. So F2 is equal to mg sin theta minus maximum value of friction mu mg cos theta. Okay, clear? Note down. Note down. So that is F2. Okay. Try to understand. See, it is a, maybe you are finding it lengthy question, but it is easy. Okay. It is easy. You are try to understand. Maximum put effort to understand it. What is going on? What is going on? This block mg sin theta is pulling it down. Friction is trying to stop, but maximum value of friction is mu s mg cos theta, and this is less than mg sin theta. Mg sin theta is more. That's why it is sliding. So I want to stop it. To stop it, I am exerting F2. Okay. So note down. I will teach this once again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning class 6:30. Okay. So so what is the answer for F2? This is F2. Now that is F1. This is F1. Now what is the question? You have to find F1 by F2. Okay, calculate F1 by F2. Do it. Solve slowly, no problem. We have time. Okay, don't solve fast. Understand each step. Okay. So F1 by F2. So mg into sin theta plus mu s cos theta divided by F2. Take mg common. Sin theta minus mu cos theta. So mg cancel, correct? So you have sin theta plus mu cos theta divided by sin theta minus mu cos theta. Now how will you do it? How will you solve it later? Next step, what is the next step? Okay, correct. Actually you can take cos theta common, or you can divide both numerator denominator by cos theta. What I am doing? Divide numerator denominator by cos theta. You will get tan theta then. Okay, divide both numerator denominator by cos theta. Tan theta is given 2 mu. So sin theta by cos theta plus mu divided by sin theta by cos theta minus mu. And this is tan theta. So tan theta plus mu divided by tan theta minus mu. And what is tan theta given? 2 mu. So 2 mu plus mu divided by 2 mu minus mu. Understood? So 3 mu by 1 mu. Mu cancel. 3. Okay, 3 by 1. 3. Note down. So copy this. Okay, I will teach this again tomorrow. It is a very important. So next year it may come. I will teach this very slowly. All these concepts I will teach. Okay, tomorrow morning. Okay, note down. Next question. Tell me. Next question. Which one? 3. Stone dropped from height h. It hits the ground with certain momentum. When you drop something, suppose this is it is hitting like this, correct? So what is the direction? When it is hitting, what is the direction? Downward. So velocity is positive or negative? Negative. So momentum is positive or negative? Negative. Because momentum, what is the formula? M into V vector. So when velocity is downward, momentum is downward. What is the magnitude given? P. So when ball is hitting the ground, what is the magnitude of momentum? P. Magnitude is P, okay, but vector form means minus P. If the same stone is dropped from height 100% more than the previous height, the momentum when it hits the ground will change by, okay, this question is a percentage change. Okay, percentage change we have discussed. What is the formula for percentage change? Change by initial into 100. Change by initial. What is the formula for change? Suppose x1 is initial, x1 is initial, x2 is final. So what is the change? x2 minus x1, and initial is x1 into 100. So this is x2 by x1, x2 by x1, x1 by x1 is 1 minus 1 into 100. Understood? So this is the formula for percentage change. Now what is what is the relation between height and p? What is p here? mv, and v is equal to root 2gh. So this is the p. So p is directly proportional to root h. P is directly proportional to root h. Now what is the percentage change in height? 100%. Percentage change in height is 100% given in question. No doubt. Given in question. What is given in question? Percentage change in height. No doubt. Percentage change in height. So what is the formula for percentage change in height? Tell me. h2 by h1 minus 1 into 100. How much is this given? Given. How much? 100%. Good. 100%. 100 and cancel. So h2 by h1 minus 1 is equal to 1. Now minus 1 will go to the right side. So h2 by h1 is equal to 2. Now, okay, clear? Now come here. What is p2 by p1? Square root of h2 by h1. This is clear, everyone? So now what is the question? What they are asking? Last line. What is the last line? The momentum when it hits the ground will change by. Change by means what they are asking? What they are asking? Percentage change in momentum. Given is what? What is given? Percentage change in height. What is asking what? Momentum. So what they are asking? P2 by P1 minus 1 into 100. Understood? Now observe it carefully. Okay. So now h2 by h1 you know what is 2. So square root of 2. Square root of 2 minus 1 into 100. Now you substitute the values. What is root 2 value? 1.41 minus 1 into 100. So 0.41 into 100. 41%. Okay. 41%. Okay. Note down. It is very good question. Okay. This type of question is important. Percentage change. This is known as percentage change. Percentage change, you remember the formula. Suppose quantity is x, so x2 by x1 minus 1 into 100. Quantity is h, h2 by h1 minus 1 into 100. Quantity is p, p2 by p1 minus 1 into 100. Any quantity is like f, suppose quantity is f, so f2 by f1 minus 1 into 100. So suppose there is a formula of kinetic energy. What is the formula for kinetic energy? Half mv square. Okay, I am giving one question, you try now. If speed increases, by 300%, speed increases by 300%, find by what percent kinetic energy will increase. Find by what percent kinetic energy increased. Okay, by what percent kinetic energy increase? Okay, solve this. By what percent kinetic energy is increased? We know that speed increases means kinetic energy increases. More speed means more kinetic energy, half mv square, correct? Speed is doubled. Speed doubled means kinetic energy 4 times. Speed tripled, kinetic energy becomes 9 times. Okay, you know this. But how to apply percentage change formula? Okay, so what is given? What is given? So how will you solve? Tell me. Speed is v. Speed is v. So how will you write? Speed is V, kinetic energy is K. Tell me. So what is given? V2 by V1 minus 1 into 100 is equal to 300. Very good. So 100 cancel. So V2 by V1 minus 1 is equal to 3. Now minus 1 will go right side. So V2 by V1 is 4. Very good. Now V2 by V1 is 4. So K is proportional to V square. So K2 by K1. What is K2 by K1? V2 by V1 whole square. And V2 by V1 is 4. So 16. Understood? Now come to question. What is the percentage change in kinetic energy? So what they are asking? K2 by K1 minus 1 into 100. K2 by K1 is 16. 16 minus 1 into 100. 15 into 100. 1500. Okay, clear? Just use the, with full confidence you use the formula. If quantity increases, so percentage change is positive, remember. If quantity decreases, percentage change will be negative, remember. So this is percentage change. Now solve this one more question. I will come back to paper now because we are discussing this. Now solve this. If speed decreases, by 40%, find by what percent kinetic energy change. Speed decreasing, so kinetic energy will increase or decrease. Speed decreasing, so kinetic energy decrease. So how will you solve this? So percentage is negative, remember. Speed decreasing, so negative. So what you take, tell me. What you take? V2 by V1 minus 1 into 100. What you take? Minus 40. V2 by V1 minus 1 into 100 is minus. Okay. So V2 by V1 minus 1 is equal to, take 100 right side. Minus 40 by 100, how much? Minus 0.4. So what is V2 by V1? Okay, V2 by V1 minus 1 is minus 0.4. So what is V2 by V1? Take minus 1 right side. It will become plus 1. 1 minus 0.4. 0.6. Very good. So V2 by V1 is 0.6. V2 by V1 is 0.6. So what is K2 by K1? K2 by K1 we have discussed here. See here, K2 by K1 is V2 by V1 whole square. K2 by K1, V2 by V1 whole square. So what is K2 by K1? V2 by V1 whole square. So 0.6 square how much? 0.6 square, tell me. 0. 0.36. Very good. Okay. So what is the formula for percentage change in kinetic energy? K2 by K1 minus 1 into 100. Okay. We will go by formula. No need to think much. Just apply the formula. So 0.36 minus 1 into 100. 0.36 minus 100. 0.36 minus 1. 0.36 minus 1 how much? 0.64 plus or minus? Minus. Minus 0.64. Good. Into 100. So minus 64%. This is your answer. Okay, clear? Minus 64%. So when speed decreases by 40%, kinetic energy decreases by 64%. Kinetic energy, minus sign shows decrease. Kinetic energy decreases by 64%. Okay, clear? So just remember the formula, x2 by x1 minus 1 into 100. If increasing, so percentage change positive. If decreasing, so percentage change negative. Okay, tell me next. Go through the paper. Which one? Which question? 12. Yes. Actually, we discussed this in class also. Coefficient of static friction is given 0.75 and kinetic friction coefficient given 0.5. Dynamic friction means kinetic friction. Remember, dynamic friction means kinetic friction. Dynamic means motion. Force is applied to body to make it just slide. So just slide means how much force? Just slide. Suppose this is a block. You are exerting force. So just slide. Just slide. How much minimum is needed? Just slide. Mu Sn. Very good. Minimum is mu Sn. Very good. So now suppose it is sliding. So kinetic friction will act. So kinetic friction how much? Mu Kn. And minimum force you are exerting mu Sn. So this is greater. So acceleration find out. This force is greater. So what is the unbalanced force? Correct. Unbalanced force says is equal to mass into acceleration. Use this formula. Mu Sn minus mu Kn is equal to ma. So mu Sn, mu S 0.75. N is mg minus 0.5 mg is equal to ma. Okay, mm cancel. So you have to find acceleration. Okay, it is asking constant acceleration, which is, so what is the acceleration? Now 0.75 g minus 0.5 g, how much? 0.25 g. Okay, clear, understood. 0.75 g minus 0.5 g. So g by 4, no, no, 0.25 g means g by 4. G by 4. Okay, clear? Like this. So this we have done in class. Okay, you can revise this again. So sometimes in the next week again it will come. Okay, remember this, that is known as cumulative. What is cumulative? Cumulative means previous topic also. Okay, cumulative. Previous topic also included. Previous topic also. Okay, clear? So friction is important chapter. So again and again we will discuss this. Okay, tell me next. Tell me which one? Which one? Which one? 16. 16. Okay, 16. See, 16. First you tell what is given. Mu is given. How much is mu? 1 by 2 root 3. And you are pushing or pulling it. See the diagram. Pushing it. So Friday we discussed it. Friday, remember? It is a push force. What is the maximum value of F such that block does not move? So that is minimum value of F to move. Same thing. Suppose this is F. This is F. It is a rough surface. So minimum F to move block is same as, the meaning is same as maximum F to keep it at rest. Both are same thing. Are you getting? Both have same meaning. Like for example, this chair is there. I am exerting 1 Newton. It is moving, not moving. I am exerting 2 Newton, not moving. 3 Newton, now almost moving. 3 Newton, almost moving. 4 Newton means moving. 5 Newton, moving. So what is the minimum force to just move? 3 Newton, correct. So I want to move it. So minimum how much I have to exert? I want to move it. Minimum how much? 3. More than 3, okay. But minimum how much? 3. Okay, fine. You understand the meaning of minimum force? Because you want to move it. But suppose I want to keep it at rest. So maximum how much I can exert? I want to keep it at rest. Maximum is 3. Less than 3 means 2. 2 Newton, 1 Newton, 0.5 Newton. It is not moving. Are you getting? 2.5 Newton I am exerting. 2.75 Newton I am exerting, not moving. So, but 3 Newton also not moving. Slightly more than 3 Newton, it is moving. So what is the maximum force I can exert to keep it at rest? I want to keep it at rest. 3. So both have, you understand the meaning of this, okay? They both are same. Minimum to move is same as maximum to keep at rest. Both have same meaning. It is like a boundary. That is like boundary. Like for example, I will give one example, interesting example. Suppose this is the house. Suppose this is the house. Okay. And there is a, this is the wall of the house. There is a door here. Okay, this is the house. Now this is the door. Main gate it is. This is main gate. Now suppose one small kid is there inside. Now I am saying I want kid to be inside house. So maximum where it can go. Maximum where it can go. It can go near the door. Correct or not? But not come out of the door. Correct or not? So the kid is inside. Okay. So I will say I don't want kid to go outside. So maximum how far it can go? Up to door. Correct or not? Up to door only. Gate. Okay. So maximum it can go up to door. Suppose I want kid to come out. So what I say? Kid will come out at least minimum where it should go? Up to door. Correct or not? If minimum it is coming to door only, gate only, minimum it is coming to gate, means it is already outside now. Okay. So slightly it will go further, it will be outside. So just on the right side of door it is outside, left side of door means inside. Correct? So understand the meaning of minimum and maximum. Both are same thing. So there is a formula also we derived it. What is the formula? Tell me. Minimum push force. Minimum push force to move. What is the formula? Mu mg divided by cos theta plus No, no, I think minus. Minimum push force minus mu sin theta. So this is the formula. Minimum force needed to push this is also maximum force to to keep at rest. Maximum force to keep at rest. Okay, this is also maximum force to keep at rest. Minimum force to move or maximum force to keep at rest. Now substitute the values. What is mu value is given 1 by 2 root 3. 1 by 2 root 3. Mass is given or not? Okay, mass is not given. Given root 3. So root 3. G value 10. Theta is given. So cos 60 minus 1 by 2 root 3 into sin 60. What is root sin 60 value? You know, root 3 by 2. Very good. So 10 by 2, 5. Cos 60, 1 by 2 minus. This is root 3 by 2. Root 3 cancel. So this is 5 by 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. What is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4? 1 by 4. The 4 will go to the numerator. 5 into 4. Correct? 20. Okay, you understand this everyone? A whole divided by B by C. What is this? AC by B. This is clear? So like this. 5 whole divided by 1 by 4. It's 5 into 4 by 1. Okay. So note down. Next question. So after test discussion is also important, remember, okay? This is known as self-analysis. After every test, you should improve. Understood? What is the purpose of self-analysis? Improve after every test you improve. I'm not talking on marks. Your calculation skills, okay? Improve yourself after every test. Okay, marks will fluctuate up and down, but your formula, okay, how well you are memorizing formula, calculation, silly mistake, time management. You have to improve in all these. More MCQs you have to solve, hard work. Okay, suppose you are feeling that, oh, I should have solved more questions, then I can solve this question also in test. So more hard work. Every day how much hard work you do. Hard work means how many MCQs you are solving. Okay, solve more MCQs. Okay, understood? So that is self-analysis. Okay, tell me next question. Tell me. Finish? 15. 7th and 15th. Okay. 17 and 15. 15 also? So 15 also there. Yeah, 15 is pseudo force. See, this is the cart. Cart means truck. You can call it truck also. So you want this block to be at rest. This is the front wall of the truck. This is the front wall. Truck is accelerating right side. Acceleration of truck is right side. Okay, it is like this. Suppose this is the wall, block is here, it is accelerating like this. So normal force will be like, what is the direction of normal force? Tell me. Normal force, right side. Pseudo force, acceleration of truck is right side. According to this observer, pseudo force, left side. How much pseudo force? Ma. Pseudo force is Ma. Downward force mg, and friction will be upward because surface is vertical. Understood? Block is here, mg is pulling down, so friction up. Friction up. Now see the question. Cart of capital M, cart mass is capital M. Block mass is small m. Okay, no problem. Block mass is small m. Block mass is small m. What is the minimum acceleration so that block does not fall? The block does not fall. Because of which force it will fall? Because of which force? Mg. Because of mg it will fall. But who will stop it? Friction. Block do not fall. If mg is less than or equal to maximum friction. Okay, understood? If mg is suppose maximum friction is 10 Newton, maximum friction is 10. What is the value of friction? Minimum value 0, maximum value mu Sn. So suppose maximum value is 10 Newton. Suppose it is 10 Newton and mg is 8 Newton. So block will not fall. If maximum friction is 10 Newton, mg is 9 Newton, block will not fall. If maximum friction is 10 Newton, mg is also 10 Newton, block will not fall. Okay. So this is the condition. So substitute here. So n and ma both are equal. N is equal to ma. Okay. Note down. Now substitute here. So mg less than or equal to mu s m a. Understood? Clear? Cancel. So note down. Now what is a value? See, you write left side and g right side you write like it is like this. 2 is less than 3, correct? So I can write 3 is greater than 2. This is clear? Okay. So mu s a greater than equal to g. So what is a? Greater than equal to g by mu s. G by mu s. Second option. G by mu s. Okay, clear? Note down. There is a one movie is also there. Spider-Man movie is there. You have seen Spider-Man movie. Train is there. Train. Spider-Man is front. Okay, train is going very fast, and Spider-Man is sticking with the train, right? Okay. Like this. So friction is there. Okay, that's why Spider-Man not falling because friction is acting up. Okay, 17 question. Block has placed inclined plane with a slope angle theta. Block slides down the plane with constant speed. It is sliding down with constant speed. What is the meaning of constant speed? What is the acceleration? Acceleration 0. Acceleration 0. So, and it is rough surface. So friction will be there. Kinetic or static friction? It is sliding. Kinetic or static? Kinetic. So what is the value of kinetic friction? Mu k n. And n value, tell me n value. Mg cos theta. So mu k mg cos theta, very good. Okay. And down the plane mg sin theta. So both are equal. Both are equal. So mg sin theta is equal to mu k mg cos theta. Okay, understood? So mg cancel. So what is the value of mu k? Tan theta. Mu k is tan theta. Okay, tell me next. So you have to go through paper. Okay, which question? Tell me next. First question. How many solved first question? How many solved first question? Okay. Okay. Good. Last question. How many solved? 45. Question 45. How many solved? 45. Okay. Okay. I am solving 45. You see. One block Q is there. Q. Mass of Q. 2 kg. Rope is there. Rope. Thick rope. What is the mass of rope? 2 kg. Then another block there, P. It is 6 kg. Two blocks of mass, 6 kg and 4 kg. But in diagram it is given 2 kg. So this is 4 kg or 2 kg? Check the solution and tell me this is 4 kg or 2 kg. Huh? 2 kg or 4 kg? Huh? 2. 2. Okay. Now you have 3 points A, B, C. Point A is here, point B is here, point C is here. Suppose I want tension at A. So how to solve this? You know this method, we have discussed this. It is a smooth surface. 4 or 2 kg? 4 kg. Okay. So I want tension at A. So you separate these right side, left side. What is the left side total mass? Left side total mass 6. So to find tension at A, you can consider this is 6 kg. Now this is 6 kg. This is 60 Newton. Now direct formula you apply. TA is equal to this mass. Okay, this formula. Suppose this is M1, this is M2, and this is F. So what is tension here? M1F by M1 plus M2. So this is 6 into 60 by 6 plus 6. 6 into 60 by 12. 6 by 12, 1 by 2, 30, 60 by 2, 30. So TA is equal to 30. TA is equal to 30. Now I want TB. So left side, what is total mass? 4 plus B is the midpoint. 1. What is the mass of this only? 1. So left side is, what is left side mass? B left side mass. 4 plus 1, 5 kg. And B right side mass? 1 plus 6, 7. And this is 60. Now find tension here. Use this formula. 5 into 60 by 5 plus 7. 5 into 60 by 12. 60 by 12 is 5, correct? 12 into 5 is 60. So what is tension at B? 25. Understood? Tension at B 25. Now I want tension at C. So what is the mass left side? Mass left side 4. Mass right side 2 plus 6. So left side 4, right side 2 plus 6. So 8. So what is tension here? 4 into 60 by 4 plus 8. Understood? 4 into 60 by 12. 60 by 3, 20. So they are asking tension. Okay. So 30, 25, 20. First option. Any more question? Tell me. 40, 43. Okay, surface is smooth. So take horizontal component. This is the force. So with horizontal, what force, what angle it is making? 30 degree. This is the block. Surface is horizontal. So find component of force along horizontal. What component is horizontal? Tell me. What component is horizontal? Force is like this. So with horizontal, it is making 30. So this is also 30. Correct? So what is the horizontal component? F cos 30. How much is F cos 30? F is given as 100. So 100 into cos 30. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. 50 root 3. F cos 30. Understood? Any friction is there? No friction. It is what type of surface? Smooth surface. No friction. So left side no force. Only one force is there. Only this force. This is unbalanced. So unbalanced force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. So mass is given. Correct. So 5 root 3. A is equal to 5 root 3. Root 3 value, you know what is root 3 value? 1.73. Okay, 1.7 also you can take. All options. Okay, 1.73 let's take. So 36, 8, 8.65. What is the answer? Okay, this is acceleration. Okay, they are asking speed after 10 meter. How to find speed after 10 meter? Use v square minus u square is equal to 2s. So speed after 10 meter. So s is v square minus u square 2s. V square minus u is 0. Initially at rest, resting, second line it is written 10 kg resting initially. A is 5 root 3 into distance is 10 meter. So V square is 5 into 2 10, 10 into 10 100. So 100 root 3 means 100 into 1.73. So 173. So V is square root of 173. Now how will you solve this? What is square root of 169? 13. Very good. Square root of next, what is next? 14. Square root of 196 is 14. So this is in between. So more than 13, less than 14. Second option. Okay. So like this. Second option. One four 42. Okay. 42. Okay. So draw free body diagram first. So this is the wall. Block is there. This is the block. Mass of the block given 3 kg. Now you are exerting force like this. This is the force. Angle not given. I think misprint is there. Okay, no problem. Force 100 Newton applied on block of mass 3 kg. Coefficient of friction is 1 by 4. So how much friction is there? Okay, angle is missing. You tell me angle. Solution you check. What is the angle? Huh? Solution not given. So you write grace marks. It is misprint is there. Angle not given. Okay, angle not given. So this angle is also theta. So what is the upward component of this force? Tell me upward component of this force. What is the upward component? Cos or sine? Sine. Very good. So this is f sine theta. What is the leftward component? Left. Cos. So this is f cos theta. This is normal. This is mg. Okay. This normal will be this way. Force is given 100. Theta must be given. Without theta we cannot solve. Okay. So see, you can write down this. If f sine theta is greater than mg, if f sine theta is greater than mg, then friction will act downward. Friction act down. Because if f sine theta is greater than mg, the block has tendency to go up like this. Suppose I am exerting force here. So suppose I am exerting force here. It has tendency to go up, correct? Like this. So friction will act where? Down. If mg is greater than f sine theta, if mg is greater than f sine theta, mg is greater than this, friction will act where? Up. Then friction act upward. You note down this. Okay. So in this case, f sine theta upward, mg downward, friction downward. Small f means friction. In this case, f sine theta upward, friction also upward, mg downward. So how will you find friction now? How will you find friction? In this case, what is the, how will you find friction? Tell me. It is at rest. It is at rest. So f sine theta is equal to mg plus f. So what is f? What is friction? Difference. F sine theta minus mg. In this case, what is friction? Capital F sine theta plus a small f is equal to mg. So what is a small f? Friction. Mg minus f. Okay. So theta is not given. So This is which question? 43, 42. Oh, this is a different solution. Okay, so we understood the concept, correct? Suppose f value is given here 100. F is 100, m is given 3. Suppose theta I am giving, let's take theta as 37. Let's take theta as 37. So what is f sin 37? 100 into 3 by 5. So 60. And mg how much? 30. So which is greater? 60 is greater. So this case. So how much friction? Tell me. This one, this case. F sin theta minus mg. 30. Direction. This case. If f sin theta is greater, than mg, so friction is f sin theta minus mg. Okay, understood? So, and suppose I am giving if I am giving theta as 30 and mass I am giving as 6 kg. Now how will you solve? What is f sin 37? Oh, sorry, what is f sin 30? F sin 30 how much? 100 into 1 by 2. And mg is 60. Now which is greater? F sin 30? F sin theta or mg, which is greater? Mg is greater. So what is the friction now? This case. Mg minus f sin theta. 10. 60 minus 50. 10 Newton. Direction? Upward. Okay, clear? So you just copy this. F sin theta greater than mg. Friction will be downward. How much? F sin theta minus mg. If mg is greater than f sin theta, so friction is upward. Mg minus f sin theta. Okay. Any more question? Tell me next. Tell me anyone. Huh? Question tell. It solves. Go through a question. 41. Okay. Tell me doubt. No. How many questions are there? Physics. How many? 45. Okay. Before test, how much you are knowing? Okay. But after test, all 45 questions you should be able to solve. Are you getting? All 45 questions you should know. Now tomorrow I give same paper again. Tomorrow. Understood? How much your score should be? 180 in physics. Okay. Same paper if I give same paper. So that is known as test analysis. So after test, all 45 questions should be clear. Okay. Tomorrow again give same paper. Your marks should be 180. Are you getting or not? It is like that. Suppose a well is there. You know well. Well, you know well. Suppose you are thirsty. You are thirsty. You know thirsty. You want water. So you have to walk towards well. Correct. Now you lot of water you take. Now you are going away from well. You are going away. Still you say thirsty or okay? Are you getting or not? If you are thirsty, you go to well, and now you are going away, and you are saying, "No, I am thirsty." Why you are going away? Correct? If you are thirsty, you drink water, then go away. Correct or not? So test is also like this. Test analysis. Before test, no problem. After test, all 45 should be clear. Okay, tell me next. Next question. Okay, give that 25 questions. We'll solve that 25 questions. So this is over, huh? All 45 clear? Which one? 31. 41. Okay. 41. Body slides over inclined plane forming 45-degree with horizontal. So this is 45-degree. Distance covered after time t is x is equal to kt square. We know the formula. What is the acceleration? Tell me acceleration. G sin theta. So what is the displacement? U is 0. So what is the displacement? Half a t square. So half G sin theta t square. It is smooth, right? It is a smooth plane. No, no, no. It is not smooth. It is rough. So what force is acting up? Mu k mg cos theta. So what is the acceleration? This minus this. Correct? Mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta is equal to ma. Understood? This is mu k or mu s? Mu k or mu s? It is sliding. Mu k, mu k. Okay. So note down. So right here. So a is this. Take g common. Sin 45 minus mu cos 45. Okay. Sin 45 cos 45, you know, 1 by root 2. So acceleration is g into 1 by root 2 minus mu by root 2. Root 2 common. So g by root 2, 1 minus mu. So now k value is given root 3. K is 1.732. What is this? Root 3. And what is k here? What is k? A by 2. So a by 2 is given root 3. So what is a? 2 root 3. And a is this. Substitute here. So 2 root 3 is equal to this. 10 by root 2 into 1 minus mu. Okay, clear, understood. Now root 2 into root 3, root 6. So 0.2, okay, 10 will go here. 0.2 into root 6 is equal to 1 minus mu. So now root 6 you should know. What is, how to find root 6? You know root 6 is root 2 into root 2, you know. What is root 2? 1.4. Take one digit only. Root 3, 1.7. Now you solve this. Correct, good. So root 6 is 2.38. So 0.2 into 2.38 is equal to 1 minus mu. Now solve this. 16, 6, 7, 4, correct? 0.476 is equal to 1 minus mu. Now minus mu will go left side, 0.476 go right side. So mu is equal to 1 minus 0.476. Tell me how much? 0.476. Tell me 0.5 or 0.6? 0.5. 5.2 or 5.3? 5.2. 0.524 or 0.523? 0.524. Okay, so okay, first option, note down, first option, approximately 0.5. If you remove 4, if you remove this 4, it will become 5.2. Now remove 2, so it will become 0.5. Okay, NCERT one chapter is there, NCERT rounding off, round off. I will revise this, one day I will revise. Okay? Errors, round off, significant figures. Okay, next, any more question? Finish? Hmm? Okay, any more question? Tell me. Huh? 5. 5. Upper half, yeah, it is again good question. It is given in all the books. If you see practice books, this question is given. Okay, see, upper half, suppose upper half is S, lower half is also S. Now upper half is smooth, upper half is smooth, lower half is rough. Suppose body is sliding, body is sliding. So what is the acceleration? Tell me, what is the acceleration? It is sliding, smooth. What is the acceleration? G sin theta, very good. Now B to C is rough. So what is the acceleration? G sin theta minus mu k G cos theta, very good. So at A, what is the velocity at A? 0, rest. And what is velocity at C? Rest. Upper half of incline is smooth, lower half is rough. Body is starting from rest. At the top, again come to rest. So here to A to B it is accelerating, B to C retarding. A to B accelerating, A to B accelerating, B to C retarding. Okay, understood? So, so acceleration is up actually, not down. B to C acceleration is upward because motion is downward, so acceleration is upward. So mu k G cos theta minus G sin theta. This is the acceleration upward. Okay, understood? Because rough surface it is decelerating. On rough surface, so which force is greater? Mu k mg cos theta is greater than mg sin theta. This is greater. That's why it is retarding. Speed is decreasing. Suppose mg sin theta is greater, then what happens? Speed increases, but this is greater than this, so speed decreases. Okay, so velocity is downward, but velocity is decreasing. So this acceleration you can take negative. This is negative acceleration. Down the plane is negative, up the plane is positive. Okay? Like this you can solve. Up the plane is positive. So use v square minus u square is 2as. So what you write? A to B, what you write? A to B. A to B, tell me. Suppose velocity is v here, v naught. Suppose velocity is v naught. V naught square minus 0 square is equal to 2a. A is negative minus g sine theta. Understood? Displacement is s. S is also negative, downward, downward, so minus s. Now B2C, what you write B2C? 0 square minus V naught square is equal to 2a. Zero square minus V naught square is 2a. What is a? Tell me. Positive. This minus this. Mu g cos theta minus g sin theta into s. Now divide these two. Divide these two. In formula diary also you write this formula. So V naught square by minus V naught square. Minus s cancel. So this is minus 2g sin theta divided by 2g, g common, mu cos theta minus sin theta. 2g cancel. So V naught square cancel, V naught square minus 1, left side minus 1, right side minus sin theta by mu cos theta minus sin theta. Mu cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, this minus minus cancel. This is cancel. Cancel, cancel. Okay, understood? So 1 is equal to sin theta by mu cos theta minus sin theta. So mu cos theta minus sin theta is equal to sin theta. So what is mu cos theta? Sin theta plus sin theta. What is that? 2 sin theta. So what is mu? 2 tan theta. Okay, memorize this. Okay. This question is very particular question. So final result you memorize. It is important also. So mu is equal to 2 tan theta, or tan theta is mu by 2. I will discuss all these again tomorrow. Okay, next tell me. Note down, note down. Oh, this is a question paper. Okay. We'll discuss this. Okay. Now, any more question? 1 to 45? So, you practice this, okay? How we are getting this? A to B and B to C. How we are getting A to B and B to C? A direct answer you memorize. Upper half smooth, lower half rough. Body start from rest, come to rest. So mu is 2 tan theta. Tell me, next question, tell me next. 14, 18. Okay. 14. Two blocks connected over massless pulley. Mass of A is 10 kg. A is 10 kg. B is given, not given, not given. B is not given. sliding down with constant speed. Speed is constant. So how much is tension? Suppose mass of B is mb. So what is the tension? It is constant speed. So acceleration 0. So what is the tension? Tell me. mbg. Okay, wait. Now for A, what is the tension upward? Okay, tension upward. But down the plane, what is the force down the plane? mg sin theta. So tan g sin theta. Friction is also there. Kinetic or static? Kinetic or static? Kinetic. Kinetic. So net force 0, acceleration 0. So net force 0. So tan g sin theta plus F is equal to T. Now tan g sin theta, tan into sin theta. So theta is given sin 30 plus F. F we can calculate. What is F? Mu k n, and mu k is given. What is mu k? 0.2. N value, tell me n value. Mg cos theta. Very good. So mg cos theta. So 0.2 into m is given 10, g 10, and cos 30. So cos 30. So 0.2 into 10, 2. 2 into 10 into root 3 by 2. So 10 into root 3. So 10 into 1.7. So 17. And T is equal to mbg. So mb into 10. Now this is 100 into 1 by 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So 50 plus 17 is equal to 10 times mb. 50 plus 17 how much? 67. Understood? So 6.7. 67 by 10. Note down. 6.7. Not there. Mass of a 10 kg. Oh, sorry. My mistake. What is given in question? What is given in question? A sliding down. A sliding down. Correct. Good. So friction will act up. So correct it. Friction will act up. So what you write? A sliding down. So you will write tan g sin theta is equal to F plus T. Okay, now you solve again. So this is 50 is equal to F. F we calculated 17. T is this. So 33 is equal to T. 33 is equal to mbg. G we check here. So mass of B is 3.3. Okay, next 18. Note down. Okay, understood? A is sliding down. So F will be up. Okay, 18. Ball of mass 10 gram moving perpendicular to plane of wall strikes it, rebounds in the same line with the same velocity. Suppose this is the wall. So ball is going right side. After rebound, ball is going left side. Wall is vertical. Impulse. What is the formula for impulse? Delta P. Delta P. What is the formula for delta P? M into delta V. Now initial velocity given or not? You have to find that. Okay, suppose initial velocity is v. So what is final velocity? Minus v. So m into, tell me, v2 minus v1. So minus v minus v. So minus 2 mv. So impulse on ball. Impulse on ball. Okay. So this is impulse on ball. So what is impulse on wall? Impulse on wall will be 2 mv. Okay. Ball is experiencing force left. Wall experience force right. So impulse are equal and opposite. Understood? Wall experience force right. Understood? Action reaction. Newton's third law. Ball experience force left. So 2 mv is given. In the question 2 mv is given. 2 mv is given as 0.54. Mass is also given 10 gram. Now 1 gram how much? Tell me 1 gram. 10 raised to minus 3. 10 gram means? Correct. So 10 power minus 2. So 2 into 10 power minus 2 into V is 0.54. So what is V? 10 power minus 2 you take to the right side. It will become 10 power 2 and this 2 will come down. So 54 by 2. Okay, 0.54 into 100. So 27. Okay, 27. Note down. 27. Okay, any more question? 19. Two stones M to M whirled in horizontal circle. Oh, this is out of syllabus. Okay, okay. I will teach this. You ask for grace. Okay, I will teach this week. I will teach this. Circular motion dynamics. This is circular motion dynamics. Circular motion dynamics. I will teach this. Okay. Then next 13, 38, huh? 28, 28. Yeah, this also we have derived in class. Heavy chain. This is the table. Heavy chain lies on horizontal table. What is the formula for maximum length of hanging part so that chain does not slide? Chain does not slide. What is maximum length of hanging part? Total length is L, capital L. Total length is L. So some part is resting, some part is hanging. So we have discussed this. What is the length of hanging part? Length of hanging part X. So what is the length of resting part? L minus X. So we have formula. You remember that two blocks are there. Suppose this block is M1. This block is M2. I want to keep it at rest. To keep at rest. What is the condition to keep at rest? Tell me. M2G must be less than or equal to MUS M1G. So M2 by M1 must be less than or equal to mu. This is the condition, correct? Or MUS must be greater than or equal to M2 by M1. Now mass is proportional to length. Mass is proportional to length. So this is M1, this is M2. This is M1. Mass of this portion is M1. Mass of this is M2. So tell me what is M2 by M1? Tell me. What is M2 by M1? X by L minus X. Correct. Good. So mu L minus mu X must be greater than X. So mu L must be greater than mu plus 1 into X. So mu L by mu plus 1 must be greater than X or equal to. So X must be less than or equal to mu L by mu plus 1. This is the formula. Okay. And fraction. What is the fraction? X by L. So mu by mu plus 1. This is known as fraction. This is known as fraction hanging. This is known as fraction hanging. Understood? Hanging fraction. Suppose half is there, half. Here L by 2, L by 2. So what is the fraction? What is the fraction? 1 by 2. If 1/3 is resting and 2/3 is hanging. So what is the fraction? 2 by 3. If 1 by 4 L is resting, 3L by 4 is hanging. So what is the fraction hanging? 3 by 4. Okay, understood. So similarly, you can draw a diagram like this. Suppose eta L. So what is the fraction here? Eta. So what is the fraction here? 1 minus eta L. Understood? Hanging is eta L. Resting is 1 minus eta L. So fraction is eta. So how will you solve this? So eta L must be less than equal to mu L by mu plus 1. So LL cancel. So what is the formula for eta? Eta must be less than equal to mu upon mu plus 1. Okay. So this is the formula, mu upon mu plus 1. Note down. Fraction hanging. Now they are asking in percentage. How to find in percentage? Fraction into 100. Suppose half is hanging. So what is the percentage? If half, what is the percent? 1 by 2 into 100 means 50%. If 2/3 is hanging, so 2 by 3 into 100. So 66.66%. If 3/4 is hanging, 3 by 4 into 100. How much? 75% is hanging. Okay. If eta is a fraction, so eta into 100. So percentage. So percentage hanging. Percentage hanging will be eta into 100. Okay. Percentage hanging means eta into 100. Note down. In your formula diary also you write down mu by mu plus 1 into 100. So mu is 0.25. 0.25 by 0.25 plus 1 into 100. So how much? So 0.25 by 1.25 into 100. 0.25 by 1.25. How many times? Tell me how many times? How many times? 5 times. So 100 by 5. So 20%. Okay, clear? So 20%. Note down. So this formula you remember. X formula. This formula you remember. Mu L by mu plus 1. Okay, tell me next question. Any more? 29. Okay, 29. Body takes just twice the time as long to slide down plane as if it is frictionless. Okay, if it is frictionless, what is the acceleration? G sin theta. If it is frictionless, if it is rough, then what is the acceleration? Acceleration G sin theta minus mu G cos theta. Correct. So now distance traveled will be same L. So here you can write L is equal to half G sin theta T1 square, and here you can write L is equal to half. What is the acceleration? This is the acceleration. G common sin theta minus mu cos theta. Understood? And how much time it is taking? T2. On a smooth surface, how much time taking? T1. Rough surface, how much time taking? T2. Now, according to question, what is the relation T1, T2? Twice. Which is twice? T1 is twice of T2 or T2 is twice of T1? T1 is twice of T2 or T2 is twice of T1? Very good. T2 is twice of T1. Correct. Rough surface, it will come slow. A smooth surface come fast. So substitute what is T square? Square both sides. T2 square is 4. T1. What is T2 square? Substitute here. 2L by G sin theta minus mu cos theta. Understood? 4 times of T1 square. What is T1 square? 2L by G sin theta. Are you getting? 2L by G cancel. So 1 by sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to 4 by sin theta. Now cross multiply. Sin theta is equal to 4 sin theta minus 4 mu cos theta. Correct? Now take this left side. So 4 mu cos theta. This right side. 4 minus 1. 3. So mu is given or not? Okay, they are asking mu. So what is mu? 3 by 4 tan theta. Okay, remember this. We can make one formula also. You can note down one formula in formula diary. If T2 is x times T1, then how will you make the formula? 1 by sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to x times, no, x square times 1 by sin theta. So what is sin square theta? Sin square theta will be x square sin square theta minus x square mu cos theta. So sin square theta will come here. So sin square theta, oh sorry, this will go right side. So this you write like this. This you take left side. So x square mu cos theta is equal to x square plus 1 or minus 1. Minus 1. X square minus 1 into sin square theta. So what is mu? Mu is equal to, oh, this is sin theta. Okay, this is sin theta. Sin theta. So mu is equal to x square minus 1 by x square into tan theta. Okay, so this you can remember this formula. Next. In your formula diary, you can write down this. If on rough surface time is 2 times that on smooth surface, so x will be 2. So 1 minus 1 by 4, 3 by 4. Okay, tan theta is given. Tan 30, what is the value? 1 by root 3. 3 by root 3, how much? Root 3 by 4. 1.73 by 4. So 0 point, tell me 0 point, oh, root 3 by 4, okay, root 3 by 4 is there, okay, done. Okay, tell me any more question? Okay, okay, take break, we'll continue up to 6 o'clock, we'll continue. Okay, 25 questions are there. Okay, take 15-minute break.